What's up, rock stars? Coach Betty Rocker here. Welcome to today's total body reboot workout. So some things that will come in handy today: an elevated surface. We're going to be using that for our split squats. Super fun. So it can be much lower than this. It could be a stair in your house, could be the side of your couch. And if you want to be next to a wall in case you find split squats a little bit wobbly, that's great. And I'll show you an alternative for that where you don't have to put your foot up at all. We'll also have some weighted objects, of course, and that's about it. So we're going to get into this with a burpee, but we'll go slow to get started. So come on to your mat and we're going to squat it down, plant your hands below shoulders, step or jump it back. Give me that push up, step or jump your feet forward, and we're going to do 2 squats or 2 jump squats at the top. So we're going to step in and out, keeping that nice strong plank. Option to keep your hands elevated, option to do low impact. I like to start out my workout a little slower in the first round just to warm up the body. So do whatever feels good to you in this first set. You've got up to a minute to go with this move, and we're down to under 25 seconds. Just give me a double jump at the top of each one of your squats. You got it. Or a double body squat. Great work. Press and that nice flat back with your plank, loading your weight in your heels. You've got less than 10 seconds to go, rockstar. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Woo! Way to get into it. Move number 2 is a bicep curl to press overhead. And because we have a full minute of these, I really recommend going fairly light with the weighted objects. And you may not go the entire time with the press. Palms face out. We're going to curl it up, turn the palms to face each other, press overhead in that nice, safe, and secure position. Lower down slowly with control. Palms out, shoulders back and down. Curl it up, palms face each other, press it up. Keep the elbows parallel to each other as you come into the shoulder press. And we're not rushing here at all. We're just being very aligned. We have a nice braced core. Anytime we bring our arms up over our head, the back may want to arch. So protect your back by bracing your core. Great work. Lower down, flip the palms, curl it up, keep those shoulders back, chest stays open. And if at any point you're like, okay, that's enough shoulder presses, just switch to working on the biceps curls for as long as you feel comfortable. We're going nice and slow here, and you only have 5 seconds left. Great job. 3, 2, last one. Beautiful work. Safely set your weighted objects down by bending the knees. And we're going to transition to the Bulgarian split squat. Now, I really recommend holding on to something beside you. Step your left foot forward, right foot comes behind you, bring your chest upright, and we're going to do these split squats in this position. However, if that's not comfortable, you can go ahead and do a stationary lunge squat. So let's begin, starting with that left side. And you may want to walk your foot out far enough where your knee is aligned with the toe and not protruding past it. We're going to work on keeping our chest up, hips square. You may want to adjust your foot position. Some people like the laces up position with their toes. Some people like laces down. If you have sneakers on, that's all that means is a flat foot or a bent foot, so see where you feel more stable. Nice job. Go ahead and switch to the other leg now. And once again, feel free to hold on to something beside you or take the stationary lunge with your back foot down on the floor, working on those lunge pulses up and down. Nice job. Getting our balance, getting nice and square with the hips. Option with the toe position, of course. Give me 3 more seconds here on this side. Nice and stable and controlled. Beautiful work. Next set, you're welcome to add some resistance to that. If you felt stable there, we're going to move into our Superwoman lift now. So come on down onto the mat. Lower all the way down. Arms out in front of you as you lift and lower. Lift and lower. Legs are straight, arms are straight. Option to tent the hands below your shoulders and continue to work on that lift and lower if it's a little intense with the arms out in front of you. Now we're going to go ahead and add a pullback with the arms. So arms come back towards our rib cage as we lift. Great job. Lower everything down, lift everything up. Took me a second to get the coordination there, and that's totally normal. It is a little confusing for the body doing these multi-limb movements. So allow your mind a chance to catch up with your body, and don't beat yourself up if you don't do it perfectly the first few reps. It's about practicing and teaching our body new things. You have 5 seconds to go, rock star. Come on. 3, 2, last one. Lower it down. Come on to standing. We're going to do a set of skaters, one of my favorite moves. And we're here for up to a minute. So you can go for the full minute, or you can stop a little before me if you start to get a little too winded. Stand in the center of your mat. You've done these before. I know you're ready for them. We're primed, and we're stepping back, and we're reaching across. That back knee comes behind our front heel, and we're reaching our arm out to the opposite side, following our arm with our gaze. Another great option for this is to keep your body upright, twisting your torso as you go. And so I want you to just play around and see which variation feels more supportive for your back. Your heart rate will be going up. You can pick your pace up as you start to feel confident in those quick little hops you're making between sides. It's getting harder for me to talk to you. Keep breathing. You got this, rock stars. Come on. 20 seconds, and you can stop at any point. If you start to get too winded, it's just up to a minute is what you can do, not have to do. 10 seconds to go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Wow, I felt that. We're going to come down to our mat and hit up some bird dog crunches next. So come on down to a kneeling position. Catch your breath. Stay hydrated. Tabletop position. Extend your left leg behind you, right arm out. Crunch them both together underneath your body. Extend and crunch. Extend, crunch. Now, if you're finding that extending your leg out behind you makes your hips feel wobbly, you can keep your toe down and slide it in and out. You're still going to get a ton of crunch. If you feel okay with your leg lifting and you're able to keep your hips square and they don't rotate around, well, go ahead and lift the leg. We're going to switch to the other side now, extending out with the right leg, left arm, and then crunch them underneath our body. Great job. Once again, option to drag that toe in and out instead of lifting the leg all the way. Just listen to your body. And as you extend it back, do not arch your back. You're going to keep your pelvis square, keep your core engaged. Nice level back. Great job. Last one. Beautiful work. Nice job. All right, we are going to our second round of burpees. You're welcome to stick with the elevated surface if that helps. And we're going to still add that double jump. Here we go. Bend your knees, plant your hands below your shoulders. Give me that push up, double jump, or double body squat. Remember, you can do the low impact version too. Stepping in and out, body squat up twice. Or you can do the jumping version, or of course, you can switch between any of these variations. Also, as you come down, you could always take a kneeling push-up. See how you feel. Just make sure that you have that nice flat back as you come down into that plank pose, setting up for your push-up. And that as you're squatting, you're keeping your weight back. Great work, Rockstar. Keep breathing. You have just 15 seconds left. You can switch to low impact anytime. If you start to get a little too winded, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew! Great work. Catch your breath. You can always pause the video if you need a little more time between our moves. I'm drinking some Rock and Restore aminos, but stay hydrated. Bend your knees. to pick up some weighted objects. Now this time, we'll do some hammer curls. So keep the palms facing each other as they come up, and then we're gonna press up overhead. Lower down with control, right back the way we started. Curl up, press up. Our chest is open. Nice. Our shoulders are back and down. We do not have a rounded forward shoulder position. We want to make sure we're really in that nice aligned position where our shoulders are lined up with our ears. Great work. Now, if you start to get a little tired with the overhead press, because of course your shoulders are going to fatigue more quickly than your biceps, just move into your curls and finish your set with curls. Great job. You have 10 seconds to go. Come on. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful work. Safely set those weighted objects aside. And we're going to move into our second set of the split squat. So if you're using an elevated surface behind you, let's go ahead and find that option here to use some weighted objects. I'm going to step my right foot forward, start out by squaring my hips, aligning, bringing my chest up, and then we're lowering down and then standing tall. If you find it's very hard to balance here, I wouldn't really add weight to this move. Or you could add one weight and hold on to the wall with the other hand. We want to safely build ourselves up. I would say this is a fairly intermediate to advanced move. So use whatever amount of resistance feels good to you as you're getting started, because we want to work on that stability and then load it up as we build our strength. You got this. Let's switch to the other side and continue. Keep that chest up, keep your core braced, pelvis is nice and square, facing forward. Stay light through your toes. You should be able to see the very tippy tops of your big toe as you bend your knee and straighten back out again. Give me about 5 more seconds here, Rockstar. Great job. Nice. All right, finish it up. We're gonna go ahead and bend the knees to set down weighted objects and come right onto your stomach for Superwoman lifts. Make sure you have enough space to move here. And we'll lift up, drawing our elbows in towards the rib cage. Squeeze and extend. Squeeze and extend. It's just a little lift with your legs and a little lift with your torso. And remember, you can place your hands below your shoulders and tent them and work on the lift and the lower to help control it and get things where they need to be with the coordination. I know it's a lot. Elbows come in. Another cool thing to think about, because we've been talking about the position of our head and neck, is to keep your gaze about 6 inches in front of you as you lift up and down, rather than tilting your head down or tilting your head up. We're going to keep the position of the spine very neutral. Take your time with these. You have 10 seconds left. Great job. Come on. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Transition out of this by coming into tabletop, and we will come back up for another set of those fast blasting skaters. Love this move. Grab some water or some Rock and Restore aminos. Get about the center of your mat and get ready. Here we go. Side to side, cross our space. Option to be leaning forward slightly, reaching for the outside of the foot. Or of course, I love this other variation where we're doing like a waist whittling sweep side to side with our torso more upright. So you have some great options there. You're gonna go for up to a minute. Stop whenever you start to get a little too winded. And if you can, we're at the halfway point. So pick up that pace, come on. Back and forth, back and forth. Tune into that position of your feet as you land lightly, stepping that knee behind the heel. In the front, we got 20 seconds to go. Go for as long as you can, Rockstar. Come on, 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming right down onto the mat. We're going to set up for our bird dog crunch. Bring your hands just below your shoulders, knees below your hips. Extend the left leg behind you, right arm in front of you, and crunch everything together below your torso. Keep your hips stable. And remember, you can slide that toe out along the ground, back and forth, instead of keeping it lifted, if that's helpful. Great job. You've got 10 seconds left on this side. Finish strong, and then we'll switch. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift your right leg, left arm, and then crunch the elbow to meet the knee below your torso. Lots of muscles working here. You're engaging your obliques, of course. You're also engaging your glutes and your paraspinal muscles. A lot of core stability happens here. Your counter rotation muscles kick in. So good. You have 10 seconds left. Don't forget to breathe. Nice flat back, braced core. Last 3, 2, 1. Amazing work. How you feeling? Ready to go through that whole thing one last time? I am sweating. Feel great. We're gonna start it out with the burpee double jump right at the top. 5 seconds. Here we go. And down. Jump or step it back. Kneeling or toe push-up. Come forward with your feet. Load your weight in your heels as you double jump it up. Option to do that kneeling push-up. You can also do this whole thing elevated. Your choice. See how you're feeling. Give your body a chance to get the mechanics down and switch to low impact for any point that you need a little breather. Go as hard as you can. Listen to your body. You got this, rock star. Come on. So strong. More than halfway done. Great job. Land lightly in those jumps if you're jumping. 20 seconds to go. Feeling it. 15 seconds. Woo! Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Catch your breath. Walk it off. We're going to do some more curls to press. So grab some weighted objects. Remember, fine to pause the video. Take a little more recovery anytime. We'll go back to the regular bicep curl. Palms face forward, curl up, turn them in, press overhead. When you're doing the overhead press, we're making sure that that core is locked in and it's not arched in the back. Great job. Keep those palms facing each other as you press up overhead. Nice stable shoulder position there. Great job. Don't let your shoulders round forward. They might want to, but you can tell them, hey, get back where I told you to be. You got this. Now you've just got 20 seconds left. So if you're starting to get a little fatigued in your overhead press, feel free to just go to the bicep curl and leave out the press. 10 seconds. Come on, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Bend your knees to safely set down those weighted objects, and we'll transition back into our split squat. So if you're doing the elevated foot variation, grab your elevated surface or get next to it. Optional using weighted objects. I'm going to step forward with the right leg, left foot comes behind me, and then I'll sink it down and press back up. My hips are very square, so they're both facing forward. The left hip isn't rotated back at all. And as we come down, we come straight down, loading the weight safely. So if you're feeling a little pinch in the front of your knee, try settling your chest up a little higher. Try basically bringing your weight back a little bit more into your heel, unloading the front of your foot. Nice. Let's go ahead and switch to the other side. Setting yourself up for success. You might want to Move your foot position around a bit as you're getting set up to test and see where you feel the most secure and stable. Remember, it's not required that you hold 2 weighted objects. You could hold one and put your hand on the wall with the other hand. And you can also do this body weight like we did in the first round. Let's go for 5 more seconds. Come on. 4, 3, 2, last one. Nice work. Bend the knees to safely set down those weighted objects and join me down on the mat. We're gonna hit up our Superwoman lift. Last set, best set, all the way onto your stomach. Extend the arms in front of you or tent them below your shoulders as we lift our chest, lift our legs, draw the elbows back towards the rib cage, giving our body a chance to work a little bit more of those upper back muscles. Nice. It's a small lift with the legs, not very big. Great job. You might feel your glutes turn on. They're adding an accessory support to your back as you lift. This is a very important part of having a stable core, having a strong back, because the core wraps all the way around our torso above our pelvis and attaches to our pelvis. So as we build this stability piece into our core all the way around, not just the front abs, this helps us keep a more stable neutral pelvis, helps you engage blueberry spine in all the moves we do, like lunges and squats. Last one. Come on back up into tabletop. Great work, rock star. Let's hit up our last set of skaters. Doing such a great job with this. Thanks for doing this workout with me today. Center of your mat. Here we go. Hop to the side, reaching across to the outside of opposite feet. Keep breathing. You've got this. Side to side, side to side. Up to a minute of skaters. See how you feel. Don't forget to breathe. Keep turning your head to follow the gaze with your hand position as it goes to the side. Remember, we can also stay upright with the torso, floating the arms out to the side. Keep up the great work. The minute is more than halfway past. So strong. Working those outside booty moves. You got it. Core is working. Last 15 seconds. Keep breathing. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh. Walk it off. Catch your breath. We have one final move to finish us out. Stay hydrated. Come on down to tabletop. Hands stacked below shoulders. Extend the left leg, right arm, and draw the knee to meet the elbow below your body. Remember, dragging the toe so that you can have a little support through that leg is a great idea if you find it's really hard to keep your hips stable or to balance. This is a tough move to balance in. We're on just 2 points of contact here. So listen to your body. Come on, 5 seconds to go on this side and then we'll switch. You got this, 2 and 1. Lift your right leg, lift your left arm, crunch them together below your body. As you straighten out the leg, we're keeping the back very flat. We're not arching it. Great work. Extend, crunch. Keep your gaze about 6 inches in front of you, or just let your head follow your body. Don't look up or down. Great work. Nice stable base through your right hand, just below your right shoulder. Last 2 and 1. Oh my gosh, amazing work, rock star. Thank you so much for joining me. Now, if you're in Rock Your Life, you'll find the dedicated quick cool down stretch that I made for this workout just below this video. And if you're not, just take a few minutes to stretch out after you've finished up this workout while your muscles are warm. And please know that you are so welcome to come to Rock Your Life. I'd love to have you in there. We have an incredible selection of workouts of all types and all different time lengths and different equipment options, body weight options. It's so much fun. Plus we have challenges. We're actually in the middle of Make Fat Cry 3 challenge right now. Such a fun challenge, and we have such a great selection of different challenges. Everything from bodyweight challenges to challenges where we're using some equipment to heavyweight challenges with barbells. There's the whole spectrum, and I also have programming for every challenge that's customized to women in different life stages. So if you're in perimenopause or postmenopause, there's custom tracks for you to follow that will really help you get the most out of these workouts and start to really see a great result in your body. Lots of nutrition guidance for women in every life stage as well, plus a whole healthy recipes section, some great bonus gifts. There's a 7-day jumpstart meal plan bonus to help get you started and on track, and you can get a 30-day trial to check it all out as a new member, see what it's all about, and join us and go ahead and try a challenge or drop into some classes, check out the recipes section. I'd love to have you, and I invite you to check that out using the links here with this video. And as always, I'm Betty Rocker. You are so awesome, blossom, and amazing. Thanks for joining me today. Bye for now.